Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Now, Keir Starmer is absolutely desperate to get his digital ID wet dream off the ground. And he knows that it is utterly rejected. There's no mandate for it. There was no consultation for it. There's a massive petition of nearly 3 million names saying we don't want it. Everybody's against it, and it's very Stalinist. Last time it was tried was during the war, and it was soon abandoned as soon as the war was over because nobody wanted it. Fascists, Nazis use them, don't they? Imagine if Hitler had access to these cards. My God, he would have whipped out every Jew in Germany in a matter of a couple of afternoons, wouldn't it? I mean, done, dusted, over. And that's why we mustn't have it. We must reject it. Well, Starmer has begun his march now, and he's aiming at the veterans, our glorious ex-forces who have since retired. He's going to issue what's called a pilot scheme of a digital veteran card. This is nothing more than a glorified attempt at getting it started. Let's get the databases up and running. Let's get some people on there, and then we can constantly expand, sort of, chip away until it's no longer something that you can opt into, but mandatory and compulsory with fines and prison sentences if you fail to join his nasty Nazi little army. Well, this long thought of plan imposing digital ID on us. Remember, it was Blair's idea, and even he dared to get it. He was wanking himself silly over it when it was rejected. But of course, now this pilot scheme, this case study, this convenient solution will be implemented and pushed onto veterans. And I say to our veterans now, reject it. Do not do it. Do not sign up. Do not take it. Even if they threaten you, say, if you don't take this, we're going to cut that. Let them cut it. Do it. You've got to stand firm. Because it is an absolute terrible thing. Now, once they get that database started with all the veterans, then it's just easier to keep adding people. But you see time after time, day after day, companies that have been hacked to death, as it were. Jaguar, for example, the hacking in Jaguar is now so big and so protracted, it's actually affecting the GDP of the nation. It's accounting for about 0.1% of our GDP has been lost because of the hack at Jaguar. And so do you think they're going to stop there when you have this digital ID, which is going to have everything on it? So instead of having like a system with your health records on, and a system for your driving, and a system for who goes out in and out of the country with the passports and so forth, it's all going to be in one massive database. So when they do steal it, they've got everything. Can you imagine how bad that is? Your national insurance number, your health number, everything about you, everything. And don't tell me it's not hackable. This is the government, for God's sake. It's going to be hacked. It's probably already been hacked. It's just awful. But, of course, this government are going to say, oh, it's optional, which means it's optional for now, and that eventually it will be mandatory once the infrastructure has appeared and been built. Of course, once the time the infrastructure has been built, it's too late. They will do it. Now, of course, Reform have said, doesn't matter, they're going to dismantle it straight away as soon as they come in. And it will take so long to actually get up and get running, probably around 10 years, and cost billions more than they think. But it won't be built in that respect. But we mustn't give them any hope at any stage. Reject, reject, reject. And if there's anyone I know more bloody minded than an ex-serviceman, I've yet to meet them. And I know many. I am one. Reject, reject, reject. Because this has got nothing to do with helping the veterans. It's all about testing the system. It's all about the first real-world deployment of a government-controlled digital ID for which you will have no say at all. The Ministry of Defence, the government One Login app, the verification networks, they're all being built. But they're not isolated places. They are components of a much bigger machine designed to control and push us down. Our 15-minute cities, the controlling what food we eat with. You've had your excess carbon limits this week. You're seeing it appearing on food now. This is 1.6% of your carbon allowance for the day, and so forth. Why do we have that? Because they're going to tell you, no, you've had your allowance of meat this week. You've had your allowance of butter. we're going back to the bad old days, and there will be rationing, one form or another. And that's if we accept this digital ID. So no, I don't think so, mister. Thank you very much. Stand firm. Stand together. We can win. Bye.